This is a book review of Bright Young Women by Jessica Knoll. The story opens up in the hours leading up to a night in 1978, right before a serial killer went into a Florida sorority house and killed and maimed some of the sorority girls. The killer's name is very famous to this day. That is the very reason that it is never mentioned in this book. The premise of Bright Young Women is to take back power for the brilliant women who were murdered that day and to shine a bright light on the power that the media and society put on the killer. We absolutely loved the premise of this book, but we felt like it failed in its execution. It does give a sharp examination of our culture and why the killer was continuously referred to as being handsome and smart and charming, rather than being referred to as a serial killer. The title of this book itself is used to counter the narrative that was used to describe the killer, that he was so smart. The title shows that it was in fact the victims here that were the smart ones. They were bright young women. Beyond that excellent premise, we just had a difficult time connecting with this story because it was a hybrid of true crime as well as historical fiction. It was just an odd combination for us that part of the story was based on actual events and then the characters used in the book were fictional. So that was just a disconnect that we just couldn't quite get over. It also wasn't an analysis of realistic events, and it wasn't a breakneck thriller. We wouldn't consider it a psychological thriller either. It was just sort of an odd hybrid that was really interesting and a definite different twist on things, but it just didn't quite work for us. But this is definitely a book we would recommend reading because it is so different and because the message is so powerful that we would definitely recommend you go check it out and see what you think.